Hasta la vista, baby.
Sunday night fight.
Okay, here we are. After 2 games, Sepha leads this Sunday night fight contender bout 2-0. But we're going back to Ango. Going back to Ango, and guess what? It's vanilla factions here. Perhaps the fans have seen enough stags for the night. I think these players have the same feeling. They're going vanilla on Angoville, classic map, classic factions. Who are you going to follow, Noslu?
I'm going to follow Seph as Wehrmacht in the south, as the blue Wehrmacht, yeah.
Dann folge ich der Freestyler as the Americans in the north. Okay, I'm paused at 5 seconds. And TD, I know he's ready. He's giving you a nice little Stadtrundfahrt. That's a city tour of Angoville. All right, we're going to unpause this thing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Noslu, I just have to formally thank you. You've been an excellent co-caster so far. I've enjoyed your insights. I'm learning about the game, and I just wish I had knowledge that was as deep as yours. Thank you for being on this show with me, man.
It's no problem. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm sorry I actually messed up. Could you tell me what time you're at quickly? Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Right. Hopefully you're in sync. I have a very standard rifle opening from Freestyler.
I'm not sure. Seph is doing Schwim first, which is kind of weird. Angoville has always been sort of like a Russian roulette sort of a map in terms of Wehrmacht strategies. Like, you know, you never know what strategy you might get. There's left side plays, there's right side plays, there's, you know, Volk sniper plays or MG bike plays. So Schwim is so rare to see. I have no idea what's going to follow.
Look at him dash down the fast road down the center of Angoville, hanging out at the crossroads. Gonna go see what's trying to go and cap on the left-hand side. Has a look at the rifle, says, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for engineers to harass. Here he goes.
Smart play by Seph already, you know, being super annoying, especially when he's up 2-0. You know, harassing engineers would piss me off, that's for sure.
Wow, they did nothing. I mean, they got like a surround on the bike for a second, and they did nothing to it. Look at the health bar. He's taking just no damage at all from this engineers. Well, Freestyler's given up his initial idea of capping that fuel on the left-hand side, and he's just moved his rifles over to the right-hand side, and he's going to try to raise that fuel. So I think he should be fine in this. The engineers are hiding behind the hedge. They've been terrorized by this Schwimmwagen. They're going to see nightmare. They see that thing, you know, haunting them.
Looks like the same build from Seph this game, the Schwim double Volk, which should give him a lot of early mobility, and the Schwim makes it easy to double team rifles, like right here. Schwim Volk looks, it'll easily clean this up, so it's a nice job from Seph.
Freestyler thought so too. He didn't like the looks of that engagement and retreat, but he does wind up getting a 2-on-1 on the left, so The fuel is going to go back and forth, and honestly, Sepha has never had either fuel connected. So as far as map control goes, that early Schwim, he might be winning some little skirmishes, but he doesn't really have any resources coming in.
Yeah, that's a good point. The rifleman looks like it's trying to do some damage by crossing the road in front of a Schwim. And some nice pushing. Yeah, here's another double team.
Our forward supply lines are
And he smartly gets up. It's kind of been interesting. I liked how they both capped like the other side of the map, and then they both double teamed that side, and then both decapped it, and now they're both trying to raise fuels for themselves.
Great awareness by Sepha to pop on over and have a look at what's going on the left fuel, and these understrength engineers who are already all beat up. I think it's probably the very same guys that were taking all that grief from the Schwimmwagen before. Now the Schwimmwagon's killed another one of them, and they're sent packing, and you know, with that one unit moving over to the left, keeping an eye on that fuel, he's kept Freestyler from getting it under his control. Now some rifles are coming. Let's see if they can do the job.
Seph's in a great position. He finally locked down his fuel, and he still has the fuel whited.
All right, well, Freestyler just hit 50 ammo and 50 fuel, so let's see if he goes for a flamer. He can't do it out of his territory with those guys. Let's see if the other guys are reinforced. I'm always curious to see how guys spend their early resources. Nice flank there, getting behind this MG, but the Schwim is going to be able to push those rifles. They go suppressed, but a second rifle squad coming in. MG, all confused on which way he wants to face, and Sepha's MG is cleared, and you know what? Freestyler has enough guys there that I think he's going to be able to steal it.
That is pretty brutal. Losing machine guns is awful.
Here he goes for the steal, but now Volks are there. The Schwim is almost down. It's got a damaged engine. I'm pretty sure. Whoa, he's going to set up. That's ballsy. I would have just straight retreated, but let's see if those few battered up rifle squads can defend that MG, and they do, and that MG is staying on the field, although now he finally opens up on some retreating guys, and still he's in a very precarious position. I would try to reposition that MG ASAP. Here he goes. A big, big early win for Freestyler. He's ahead on map control. He's ahead on resources, and now he's just committed the grand larceny and stolen himself an MG42.
Yeah, that was tough from Seb. He should have, like, when in doubt, just retreat. It's just the safest role. He would slug the machine gun, and he'd be fine. And it looks like bars just popped, so
I was watching all these.
The flanking.
I was watching all these like two-man rifle squads retreat as their bars pop, and I was thinking, wow, you know, it would be really smart if Freestyler spent his early fuel on a triage center. And I look in his base, and it's just finishing. I mean, that's just great foresight, great timing. Look at all the healing symbols. It always makes me happy to see all my guys healing up. That's just a good feeling.
Looks like the Shrimp might actually stop this decap. It's getting pretty
close. So close! These rifles are like, we're gonna decap this! We're gonna decap. Ah! They couldn't do it! They got down to 1%, I swear, but they could not get the last percent. Spit and grit. Just grit your teeth. You can do it. We can't do it. Let us go home, please. Sniper's plugging away. He's got his second kill there. Engineers were going to try to put some mines down to defend their cutoff point, but they weren't able to finish the job. Seph has connected his fuel on the right. He's got some mines down in front of it, so now his resources are starting to come in.
Yeah, and he's spending them wisely. He sees the bars. I don't think he feels threatened with the sniper and the Schwim being able to scout and poke around, so he's going tier 3, the Puma. If Freestyler goes anything other than motor pool, I think he might be in for a little bit of trouble in terms of manpower loss.
I mean, with that MG pushing the front, I'd like to see the sniper involved, but he's just, Hans is kind of just chilling in his base. Now he's going to decide to come out and Join the cause, the Kampf, the struggle. But that's a lot of bars, squad. Ooh, they walk. Oh man, 2 squads take the brunt of that mine, and he's really glad he's got the triage center now, because those are a lot of hurt rifles. Meanwhile, Sepha's making a little play here for the cutoff, and he might just get it. It looks like those folks are going to go and cap and cut Freestyler off the left-hand side of the map. They're trading again. Ooh.
What looked like a good opening. Yeah.
I was just going to say that Freestyler took a few shots from that sniper on the right and decided it wasn't worth taking all that damage to slow cap up that fuel point. He just retreated.
Yeah, no, this, even with the machine gun flank, it's looking worse and worse for Freestyler, because look, he just has riflemen. He had to reinforce a lot with the mine and sniper damage, and now he's cut off, and the Puma is going to start building right now, so.
Wow, Freestyler's got tons of ammo, almost 200. He just put up supply yard. He's got enough, almost enough to put up motor pool. Right now he just wants to get connected again. And boy, that Schwim is annoying. Seph knows how to use the Schwim wagon, huh?
6 kills inside his little trunk already, so that's good.
So Seph does reconnect. He's also harassing the right, although some flamers are there to defend. The sniper's plugging away. He's working around a mine. Very smart tactics, all you new COH players. Good way to use a sniper is to work around the cover of a mine. You can always retreat, lead guys over it. But you don't want to get too close to bars. They'll get you from range. And there he does retreat in the nick of time.
And the first Puma hits the field just in time to save the right side from being overwhelmed.
I don't know. I think the rifles are going to get the cutoff. And now, but there is no real counter to the Puma, so how long can they hold it? Look, they're going to try to, I thought they were going to raise it all the way. Oh, what died? The Schwim finally went down. Some rifles on the left got it and got a stripe of vet.
They're losing territory.
I bet Sepha will instantly salvage it here. Yep, there he goes.
Nice call on that.
But now, how with this MG shit sit. Pardon my French. With the MZ. Sorry, take it, Slippy.
Yeah, the MG was buying a little bit of time on the right side to hold the cutoff, but it looks like he doesn't even want to stick around. He wants to just keep playing safe, which is good. And
all right, so motor pool's up. I wonder if he will build an AT gun. He's just getting the manpower now. And no, it's going to be an M8.
Oh, and good thing, Seph must have like laser brain knowledge or something crazy like that, because he just called on stormtroopers and double shrekking them already, so he knows that M8 is building and he's ready for it.
That if there's anything we can safely say is that Sepha's game sense is wise. He is experienced. He's been playing this game since the Anfang, sagt man aus Deutsch, the beginning. So let's see here. Puma, Storms, it's going to get fun real quick. Flanking rifles around the left-hand side. Puma backing up to try to pick them off. Greyhound hits the deck.
Well, it's up to
wow,
the Greyhound.
there's 2 Pumas.
Let's see, the Greyhound's going to have to make some room to work for these riflemen. BART rifles are nice, but against Pumas and snipers, you know, they kind of aren't nice, I guess you could say.
Oh, the sniper is in trouble. He cloaks just in the nick of time. He's trying to walk away cloaked. He's trying to lead the rifles into a trap. He uncloaks for 1 second. Rifles can't get the kill. They're down to 2 guys. They're in deep, but that sniper just slips away. Here comes a big bundle nade, the haystack, but that's going to miss entirely. And now there's 2 rifle squads, and they're surely going to kill the sniper. Yes, indeed they do. My goodness, I was about to eat my shoe there if they didn't kill that sniper, but they did get him. And now they are trying to get as many infantry kills as they can. They annihilate a Volk squad.
Oh no, Seph. Seph trying to hold his strong position, but he's just losing units, and you can't do that. You can't lose units. It's very much.
Even using those 2 storms is very dangerous, because if any of those get gibbed, he could drop a Shrek, and with all these rifles running around, last thing you want to do is give your enemy a Panzer Shrek.
We're losing territory.
It looks like Freestyler's finally going to come out of his base and start taking back some of his poor forgotten territory.
Seph's had a ton of fuel now for a while. I wonder how he'll spend it.
Oh, he might actually kill. Oh, he kills the second
Another
Volk squad.
Volk squad down. Good grief. See, that's the thing. Freestyler, although he's given up map control here and there, in fact, he's been in dire straits for a while, he has not lost squads. He's still got everything he started with, plus that extra MG.
Yeah, Seph's only down to a few vehicles and like 2 Pios with 1 Stormtrooper squad, which really, you know, he has to either spread thin and try to do some magic or focus. It looks like he might actually use the vehicle mobility though and try to do as much damage as he can.
Well, we got a 57 cooking from the motor pool here. It's going to be out, and once that 57 hits the field, I think the Freestyle will have all the tools that he needs to finally hold some territory.
I feel like Seph. Well, I'll say it after this engagement. It looks like the bars are trying to push here.
Sepha just lost another squad. Some Minesweeper Pios there on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I really feel like Seph, he has some strong units, but I think he needs either more Stormtroopers, Grens, or, you know, some vetted support infantry. Because once that
would help a lot.
Yeah, once the AT gun hits the field, though, like the AT gun will counter everything, and then the rifleman will literally move up with the AT gun and get pushed off the field. So.
Well, that's what we're about to see. Here comes the AT creep. Although, what if the rifles are just going to go and reinforce before they come out again? He's got stickies finally. So before, when he was chasing that Puma, that was a bluff. These NGs are being offered up as bait to see what he's got there. And now Sepha knows that the 57's on the field, and he's going to back up just a tad. He's still got really nice map control on the right.
Another interesting note I saw was before the AT gun fired, he already built a Nebel Worker, so he's getting prepared to counter the AT gun already.
Wow! As soon as those storms got discovered, they took a ton of fire from 2 bar squads, and the M8 lost a guy and had to retreat quickly.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Freestyler's really, I think he's feeling it. His back's up against the wall. He's down 2-0. He knows that he needs this game, and I like his playstyle. He's still harassing the right. He's keeping those Pumas busy as he does this slow and steady push on the left. I think he's looking pretty good. His squad preservation has been excellent.
Yeah, no, he's definitely getting in a good position now. I think he has sort of the core units. He can add on snipers or rangers nicely, and that would help him, sort of advance forward more easily.
He's preparing for the long haul. He went right side. Wow, he went 2 tree steps on the right-hand side of infantry to get off-map artillery shoot, but then it looks like he also went a little bit of left side for some fast deployment.
You're losing a sector.
And he's getting supply yard upgrades.
Yeah, it might be a bit undecided. Second, two double Shrek Stormtroopers here, about to give an M8 a nasty surprise. If they're gonna shoot, maybe he doesn't see it. No.
Whoa, my goodness, Sephi's microing his Pumas on the right, and he lets his Stormtroopers walk right by the rear end of that Greyhound. I really can't believe it. Maybe they are on a mission to go deal with that AT gun, and here they do. They uncloak, run forward. He wants that AT gun.
The AT gun that could take it down.
MG is not placed that great, bundled on the MG. Shrek's up on the AT gun. It's cleared. One guy left of the MG. That's going to fall quickly. Oh, Freestyler was so good about preserving squads, but now he just hands away the MG and the 57. He does manage to save his Greyhound on the right-hand side, and once again, it looks like this game has taken a big swing. And look at the M8. Not where you want to go, buddy. Not into two Shrek up Stormtrooper squads. M8 dies just needlessly. Now we're going to watch the bars fight. There's another bundled nade. This one is dodged easily as the rifles get vet. Don't lose a Shrek.
Focus down.
Don't lose a Shrek. Oh no! There it is! Squad annihilated. Now does he see the Shrek drop there? Sure he does. He can look behind a tree. Rifles capture a Shrek, and the roller coaster ride of Game 3 continues. Up and down, down and up we go.
Oh, it looks like the Rifleman's fun's finally going to end here as that Neb gets the fattest hit of the game yet.
They gotta retreat right by this Puma. He's like, tasty. Let me get some. And without that really AT gun, Freestyler's really light on AT.
Well, except for the Shrek. That
True.
Oh, and an AT gun just finished. But man, if Sepha hadn't have lost that squad, his advantage would have been so awesome. But suddenly, you know, he had the perfect flank, killed the M8, and now he just lost the Shrek for no reason. Almost.
Oh, will we see a sticky here? They know they've got this one Puma cornered, and whoa, no! Oh my goodness! Does not even get the sticky off. That could have been great. Had he gotten it off, the AT gun could have killed one of those Pumas. But as it stands, they get away. And look at these engineers. I bet he wished he picked up that 57 even just to get in a few pot shots. But that 57 is still just sitting there, decrewed with about 10% vehicle health. Here comes the next 57 and a bunch of rifles, including that Shrek'd up squad, who's already got vet. In fact, all three of these rifle squads have one stripe of vet. And now we're seeing this Angerville map division, as we do in so many classic bouts, where we got blue on the left and red on the right, at least on my screen. And these rifles, backed up by the 57, will easily be able to hold the left.
I would like to say, Seph could have used the vet ages ago to help these units stay alive, especially as the bars vet up, but he's chosen instead to go tier 4, probably for an Ostwind. But with Pumas on the field, I don't know if that's the best choice, but we'll see if he can make it work. I mean, it's the only shot he has right now.
Freestyler's rushing in towards Sepha's base, while Sepha's got some sneaky storms out there that might be able to clear this other 57. And look at this, Freestyler's gonna walk right in between the two base emplacements. He's got rifles with the Shrek. They can do anything they like. Here they come. The AT gun is killed.
5% Pumas in the base are gonna have the work cut out for him against this massive blob.
And here comes off-map Howie shoot on tier 4. He wants to put that thing down before the Ostwind comes out. Oh, it's getting really nasty in there. Two double-vetted rifle squads. That one kills the first Puma. They're working on Stormtroopers now. One more shot. No, he takes tons of damage there. And there is the final Shrek shot to kill tier 4 before the Ostwind comes out. Oh, he might get a shot here. Lucky shot on the Puma. No, a little misfire there. He's going to come in and see if he can get some of these Stormtrooper guys. That's a nice key to get some vet. And there it is. Double vet on that Shrek'd up squad. He doesn't want to lose them, though. I think he really wants to kill the Puma. Look at them targeting. Nope, not going to do it. They're still in there, though. Oh, man, I hope he doesn't lose that squad. Such a strong squad. Oh, the shot on the Puma misfires! And he has to retreat. Finally. Quite a successful little base rush there. Now, Puma's not dumb enough to chase him down that road. Not on the amount of health he's got left.
Killing the T4 was so awesome. Like the follow-up. Like, you can't exactly rebuild tier 4 and then expect the Ostwind to make any sort of impact. And now with Rangers
Well, you were saying earlier that he never should have built it in the first place. I mean, like Puma Vet or Stormtrooper Vet would have probably been a much better tech path.
Yeah, with the amount of units being lost, though, it's hard to keep building units to fight and find the time to vet. It looks like he's just content on base rushing him over and over. It's a really interesting way to inflict damage on your opponent.
He's harassing at the same time. You know, he's capping while he's base rushing, and I think Freestyler is just looking very comfortable here. You know, we haven't had a game yet in SNF all season long where we haven't had a match yet where a player's gone up 2-0 and then hasn't won the third and final game. So usually when it's 2-0, then it's instantly 3-0. So Freestyler would do a first here he would come back from a 2-0 deficit and you know, take a game and extend the series.
It's exciting to see. I mean, he definitely looks like he's in a great position to do it, and he's making Seph split up his units. Like, he has the best map control right now, and he has to defend his base and the right side with the the limited unvetted movements he has. Oh, and it's sticky. Oh, looks like he can't quite keep up with everything that's happening when he gets sticky.
These 3 double vet rifle squads are just filthy, man. Look at this. They see some ripe targets. They see Pumas. They see this Nebel here. And here they come charging in.
Oh, the Panzerschreck misses, of course.
Fires it into some rubble. And now that squad's AFK.
And Tank Depot looks like M10 or Sherman follow-up, which would be absolutely awesome against this Puma combination.
You're both wrong. What else could it be?
Is it Croc? Really?
Nope. 0 for 3. Got one more guess.
Oh, it's a Hellcat.
There you go.
Oh, look, Puma went down. He put the Shrek squad in the house and Freestyler or Seph didn't see it, so, ugh.
The enemy advances.
Yeah, check him out. If
Kicking
NTD
himself
zooms
now.
in, like there's a guy in a window right next to the door holding that big old Panzerschreck stovepipe, if you will.
Objective secured. Our technology is superior.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Things are looking pretty desperate here for Seph, but if I've seen a Seph game, I can tell you that he will not quit until the last VP ticks off. He has pulled off some incredible comebacks, some of the best comebacks COH has ever seen. So he will play you till the last man standing.
Yeah, but even, like, that's a nice attitude to have, but as I watch the Rifle Vet and the Tank Depot and the Rangers, and then I look at the units that Seph has, I don't know, I think the fat lady is warming up, is what it looks like.
Yeah, indeed. And this is, this is a different situation. You're up 2-1, and it's a best of 5, and these are long games, and a best of 5, that's actually a really long series to ask these guys to play. It might be a good idea to just save your endurance here, throw in the towel, and reset, and take a hack at closing the series out in the next game. Ooh, off that. Yeah,
And-
that Nebel was a goner.
And Seph has been holding out for a Tiger for ages now. That's kind of why he hasn't really done much. He's at like 1,200 manpower, and sort of like the off-map combat group. He's putting all his eggs into one basket with this Tiger.
Is that you typing or your sister? What's going on over there?
It's my sister. Yeah, I told
Is it
her not
really?
to be loud, but yeah, no, it is.
What, has she got a mechanical keyboard too?
Heavy assault force is ready. Deploy at your
She's
convenience.
mad, so sorry.
Really? You can let her be mad into the microphone. Would she like to say something to our 781 viewers?
Do you want to say anything to 781 people watching the stream?
Streaming?
Well, I'm not streaming, but they can hear my voice. There you have it. Turn down my mic sensitivity, and then you won't be able to hear her type.
Wow, she's all surly. She's like
Stormtrooper
Just
unit
like-
has been destroyed.
throwing her elbows out, making some space. We know who wears the
Oh.
pants in that family.
Off map on the left, just killed the stormtrooper squad, and finally the tiger comes. But, you know, I think it's probably too late.
We're losing a sector.
He's coming on the field like, what's happening here? You guys gave Ray Panzer Shreks, you guys don't have any vet. I have so much work to do, it's not enough time.
Yeah. If it's Walt Whitman, he's not too happy about the state of things. Hey, look, it's almost like the Axis wins video, except for the Axis aren't winning.
Well, here comes a little push, but what I want to see the most, I want to see the Hellcat's cloak and then just get like the super laser shots off on these tanks. That'd make me happy.
This is so much like the Allies win video. Look at the scene of them like retreating by the VP. That's practically exactly like the scene, the scene in the video. Of course, that was after they killed the tiger. This is before they killed the tiger. Seph he's trying to stay in there. He's whiting that VP. Doesn't have a single connected territory.
And at 30 minutes into the game, he's finally building the Kampfkraft Center for some vet, but he has no fuel, so I don't know what he's thinking.
Yeah, that's crazy. He needs as much capping power as he could get. He should just spam out some pioneers. You got your wish. We have two invisible tanks right in the middle of a wide open field. How exactly does that work?
It's CUH, or I guess Tales of Valor developer logic at its finest.
I think the engineers sprinkled some grass over the tanks, and then, you know, the Germans just can't see them anymore.
Well, it's a sunny day. Maybe they got some dirt in their eye from being on the farm for too long. It could be a bunch of reasons.
That could be a bunch of perfectly good reasons that nobody can see those two massive tons of steel sitting there in the middle of that grassland. Yes, of course.
Because nothing is happening, I'm gonna give a little tank logic or tip or a little fact. I was looking on Wikipedia, and the Hellcat was actually nicknamed the Hellcat because it was like the fastest tank in World War II, and it could reach top speeds of 60 miles an hour if it was on road.
Whoa! Nice.
And then I was looking at like the M10 and Panther speeds in real life, which is 30 miles an hour, and I was thinking, oh geez, like what if Hellcats moved as fast in real life as they did in COH? And I was imagining, you know, a tank moving twice as fast as a Panther driving around the map, just killing everything.
And
So
now,
it's a good
I would have
thing.
loved to have seen that stew a lot earlier when all those rifles were swarming about the map.
Yeah. And Seph is actually, I don't know how, but he's beyond pop capped. He's 40 out of 33. So he's like, this is all he can get.
Well, here we see the Hellcat after its namesake darting down that center road. Not so quick making a U-turn in a crater, but definitely quick down those roads.
I still can't see exactly how Seph plans on getting the upper hand here, but it sure looks annoying for Freestyler. You know, he must know he's won the game, but you know, you just can't quite close the noose.
Right.
Base is under attack.
He's gonna pick off a pylon. I'm sorry I went there. I'm sorry, COH
Losing
fans.
ground.
Ooh, whoa, killer, super duper, triple long distance sticky fucking end zone football pass. Kills that Stug, incredible. They hired Tom Brady to fight for the Allies here. Oh, off map. Storm's in off map.
4th and 10 joins the battle. Oh, double sticky on the Tiger. Immobilized. Oh yes, there it is.
Good grief, look at this.
El Tigre
Flanking Hellcat will do the duty. Bam! Explosions everywhere.
Base is under attack.
4th of July has come early. The Stug's gonna buy it. He does. That Shrek'd up rifle squad. They have been filthy. Triple vet. 11 infantry kills, 1 light vehicle, 1 tank, 1 house. That house was, of course, the Tier 4 building. And they get MVP Medal of Honor for this fight here on Angleville.
They're in our base. They're hitting our base.
Both rifle squads have Shreks now. And they can pretty much take on the entire Axis army themselves.
Sepha isn't giving up yet. He's saving for the next Tiger. Come on.
He's crazy. Just throw it in, Seph, man. I like the elephant snout on that Stug as it was going out of control.
The replay actually goes on, looks like, for another 20 minutes in the bar, so there must be a comeback.
Oh, check out the stickies, all the Shrek shots, the 2 Hellcats pounding away.
That, what just happened to the Tiger reminds me of something Japanese that I've seen, but I don't think I can say it.
Yeah, you can just keep those thoughts to yourself. With that, whoa, GG! Freestyler takes one. Can he keep this little run going? Can he stage the most epic comeback that SNF has ever seen? Can he do it? He's got some fans out there. They're starting to sing Deutschland über alles. We don't want that. Where's the Brits fans? Got to represent. Wave that Union Jack. All right. Allies win. Stay with us. We're coming back at you with the next round, number 4. It'll be on Angleville. Sepha versus Freestyler. Don't go away.